I've just told you something about Mr. Fitzwarren, who was a rich merchant. And when Dick told him that he would work, that time Mr. Fitzwarren gave him a chance to work in his kitchen. And he said that take him into the kitchen. Mr. Fitzwarren ordered the cook, feed him first and then find some work for him. So he gave instructions to his cook that find any one of the work for Dick in the kitchen. So Dick was given a home and a living. And of course, this is the only thing which happened in a good way in Dick's life. He had a small corner of the attic. Attic, here the meaning is a very small room inside a pointed roof. So now he don't need to think about the other living because now he got the home and at least temporary kind of the home for himself, and even now he's getting the food. So he had a small corner of the attic to sleep in, and his job was to help the cook with all the pots and pans in the kitchen. Dick's life should have been much better than before, but he still had two difficulties to face. Now he got the work in the kitchen and his life is now become easier, but still he is facing two difficulties. Which two difficulties he is facing? Let me tell you. The first was that the attic he slept in was overrun by the rats and mice. So this is the first problem, because in the attic, in the small room, there were so many rats and mice, and at night they scampered all over him and kept him awake. So in the night they were scampered. Scampered means ran here and there. So due to this activity of the rats, he was not able to sleep peacefully in the night, and he was awake in the night. After a time, he solved this problem by saving the few pennies he was paid. So he solved this problem in such a way that he bind himself a cat. So this is the first problem he had solved successfully. So by saving the few pennies, pennies means few rupees, he purchased a cat for himself, and in no time at all, the cat chased away all the rats and mice, and Dick was able to sleep peacefully. So his problem was solved. Now, due to his purchase of the cat, this cat chased the rats and mice, and all the rats and mice were disappeared, and now he was able to sleep peacefully. The other difficulty, which was not so easy to overcome, this difficulty is very difficult. Why? Because it was related with the cook's bad temper. She shouted and screamed all day and would scold Dick and hit him with a wooden spoon, even when he was working as hard as he could. So, this cook is in angry mood all the time, and due to that, what happened? She was always scolding Dick, and even sometimes she hits him with a wooden spoon when he was working as hard as he could. यानी वो कितना भी काम करे, लेकिन जो कुक थी वो हमेशा उसके ऊपर चिल्लाती थी. And sometimes she was beaten him with a wooden spoon. And so one night Dick decided he could stand it no more. So one night Dick decided to leave the place due to the bad temper of the cook. Early the next morning, before the cook was up, he set out with his cat to seek his fortune elsewhere. two of them walked as far as Holloway on their way out of London. So early in the morning, Dick decided to leave this place and he went outside and he walked as far as Holloway. Holloway is a place near to London and he reached to that particular place. Then Dick sat down on a stone to rest. So after a walking a while, he was tired and he sat down on a stone to rest. It was the 1st of November. The date is 1st of November and this was Saints' Day. Saints, wise persons. You call them wise persons. जैसे फरिश्ते होते हैं. So this is the day. On this day they are celebrating Saints' Day and the church bells were ringing. That time church bells were ringing. So this is just the traditional thing. It was happened there because this is Saints' Day and everybody is praying to the God on this particular day and church bells were ringing. So as Dick sat and listened, it seemed they were ringing out a message for him. So when he heard the ringing of the church bells, it like the message to him and something in his ear he heard, and that message was, "Turn again, Whittington, thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London." So what was the message? Turn again, Whittington. It means this message called him back. ये मैसेज उसे फिर से एक बार उसी जगह पे वापस बुला रहा है. And turn again, Whittington, thou worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London. So that time, remember, he got the signal from his sixth sense that he should be the Lord Mayor of London. कि क्यों न इस सिटी का मेयर बना जाए. And this was the aim he had decided on this particular stage of his life. So what happened in the next part of the story, I will tell you in the next video lecture. I hope you have understood the story which we had just discussed now. If you have any kind of the problem or query, you can call me after 11 a.m. So thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay home.